Now today's English class is based on direct and indirect speech. Now, what do you mean by direct and indirect speech? Let me write it over here, direct and indirect. So there are two ways in which we see what someone has said in the past. One is the direct way, when the exact words of the speaker is spoken, that is called direct speech. And you know, it is not, the words are not always important, the message is important. And as a reporter, when you report the exact words of the speaker, that is called indirect speech. So as a reporter, it is reported. As a reporter, it is reported in indirect speech. Now it will become easier for you if we take an example. So let us take an example. Radha said, I have an appointment. This evening. Now let us come to this. I told you direct speech, it is the exact word of the speaker, and in indirect speech what we do is we report what has been said by the speaker as a reporter does. Now see what changes, the basic changes that we will be making when we are changing it from reported direct speech to indirect speech. The comma over here, Radha said, and the inverted commas. When we change into indirect speech, this sentence will be written like this. Radha said that she had an appointment that evening. Now let us discuss the changes that we have made when we have changed the sentence from direct to indirect speech. First change is the comma. This comma we have removed. You cannot find the comma over here. And the second change is the inverted commas. So the first basic rule that you have to remember is that when you are changing a sentence from direct to indirect speech, the comma and the inverted commas are to be removed. The second very important change, see, when you are removing the comma, then you have to join this sentence with the conjunction that. So the conjunction that you can see over here, the conjunction that has been used to join the reporting verb and the reported verb. The reporting verb and the reported verb. I told you the reported verb will always be in the past tense. As you can see over here, in the direct speech we had I have an appointment, and here the present perfect has changed to past perfect. Now what are the other changes? You can see the pronoun over here. The pronoun I has become she over here, and you can see the this evening, okay, the time expression has changed to that evening. So let me come to the changes now. I'll just rub the board and I'm rubbing this part. You know now what is direct and indirect speech. Now let me rub this and okay. So the two basic changes, children, you know now. We have to remove the comma comma and the inverted commas, and we have to add the conjunction that to join the reporting verb with the reported verb. Okay, so this reported speech, this is called the reported speech. Now let us come to the changes. Change number 1, very important. I start with the tenses. Back shifting of tenses. Now what do you mean by back shifting of tenses? When in reported speech, when you are changing the tense from direct to indirect speech, here you see the have has been changed to had. This is what you call as back shifting. So this I will be coming in detail. Today I will be discussing the basic aspects only. The second point is the pronoun. So another very important thing that you have to remember is that the pronoun changes. Here you can see in the direct speech we are having I as the pronoun, and here in the indirect speech the I has become she. So I will be coming in detail to all these points and all that. Now number 3, the third change, I told you that this has changed to that. So time, place, expression also changes. Okay, so these are the 3 most important changes that are made when you change a sentence from direct to indirect speech. So these 3 changes you have to keep in mind. So for today we are doing this. Tomorrow I will tell you that what changes. I will start one by one. Tomorrow I will be discussing about back shifting of tenses. Thank you children. Have a nice day.